was watching Adom TV Sunni, so Tianka was 94.7 FM. And August was many there tosso and so say me the do say na watching aba. Now treat you median and a person so yes kunya de bro. Jumedia so and someone a dia kotene na watching mu ye yimwa near ehia pa say yes also the don't remienu esi ho na fe ye bobo huntia na pay say wote enka wo hwe wo TV so ananso so utie e wo radio so no ma yenda wase kwan sonko so say me da bia wo gibre na one yen edisa dwuma midi the chief Jerry Force na pay so enkomo da pron so no yade a me gidi say ye Ghana fo ide ehun ehia yen papa nia ehya ase e wo social media with a hashtag fix the country en kakra afi ebenya celebrities bi eni atitiri mo mo de omo ho ebe so mu na omo hawa ne se niam bi a enkoye esa aban no ehwe na osiesie eni na mu ano afi wo mo bo madwene mu po se wo be demonstration no ho nsem no ekoye bebre afi back and forth ye be prin ma wo ma ye mprin ye the injunction atoso kopie Accra High Court ma fe obi ekwam ukwado ye twam ya na fix the country demonstration no eba so ewo enkran montene so ye be hwe bi but eno achi no ensem o mudi tu dwa no ye be bisa se abayetimi address bi wo mo how power crampo ene esen eno achi yate fixing the country movement fixing the country but nyansunsunie ni ye nye di kan no fix the country ena nia etosumienu no so fixing the country anapay ye ba begibre na fe ya hwe issues are fix the country for no one person aban no ehwe na oso ano edema omo the issue of unemployment the issue of healthcare the issue of I mean there are other issues and nya begibre na fe ye bisa wo how epa na fe ye ne fixing the country for no so atwetwe enkomo na fe wo madwene mu no ye bisa wo nia wo hu se aban no eguso a wo fixe enu titi wo mo ss Ghana for enya ho abotre me the chief Jerry Force solid production team and a time achi but me mo kwa bay yen call na fe ukwada na e so fix the country demonstration no well visuals bi say na dwumadi no ankasa e call na fe ye ba ya beto aso
for your country, the nation demands for devotion. Let us all unite to abortion and make strong.
After 3 months of back and forth with the pleas that traveled through the country's courts, finally, one of Ghana's most talked about demonstrations happened on Wednesday. What started as a Twitter hashtag has now morphed into a movement that is seeking to put Ghana's political class on its toes. From as early as 6 a.m., people were already massing up.
The scores of demonstrators on the principal streets of Accra today, August 4, with varied placards with various inscriptions. Womane in Ghana translates as "This is our country." Those supposed to serve eat more than the ones they serve. These are placards that they are hoisting. Fix the responding ex gratia now. A lot of the other placards all pointing to the same spot, that various sectors of the economy and other spaces of national life which need attention must be fixed now.
I think that's very important that we show that we reject the attitude of the government and we want to create a culture of dissent. It's important that we create a culture of dissent. We show our disapproval.
We are tired of the lies. Article 71 office holders are lies. It is bogus. It is a calculated attempt to steal us. We are tired of the mendacilloquence, the Zabanism, and the political prostitute.
Since Nnawotwe came into government in the last 5 years, how many of the community high schools that Muhammad was building, how many of them has he completed? How many of these children have not been sitting under these schools and the trees for the last 4 years? Recently, we saw that they said the rosewood that's been exported illegally, they're going to donate it to the cathedral. Would it not be better used if we use it to build schools for these children who are going to schools under trees?
This is rare. Demonstrations in Ghana have largely been led by the two major political parties, the NPP and the NDC. This is different. Here's one of the lead campaigners, Nnawotwe.
As you can see, this is the youth of Ghana speaking. They are tired of MPP NDC moribund leadership. They are sick of the system. And this is the time for them to voice their concerns. But more beyond it is the fact that today, August 4, is a rebirth of Ghana. And this in itself is a manifestation of that rebirth. But this is not the end, this is actually the beginning. If there are no leaders, the youth will rise up and lead this country to a better future. And that's simply the message we are sending to the rest of the world.
But of course, I'm sure the rest of the world is listening. There's no particular thing that you are requesting to be fixed. Run us through why we're not asking for A to be fixed or B to be fixed, but it seems to be a round of a lot of things.
We won't allow them to fool us anymore. We are not presenting any list to them. Nobody's voice is more than the other. Nobody has more than one vote. We are all equal and we all deserve to be listened to, because we are citizens of this country. If they care, if they are leaders enough, there is only one thing we expect from them: to listen, and to listen to each and every one of us. This is why we are not presenting any list.
This may be one street protest and hundreds have joined, but there are thousands of others who have joined the protest on virtual platforms like Twitter, where it all started. Madam Ifiatenge speaks for Accra Region Police.
The leadership has been very cooperative in our discussions as far as the routes are concerned. And so this is the route that we have earmarked purposely for this demonstration. So I'm surprised that when we got here, and you can see those who are insisting on going straight, they were the people who were not parts of the initial agreements. And so the leadership are aware, they are asking us to exercise restraints and that they are going to ensure that their followers adhere to the routes that have been earmarked.
Talk to me about COVID protocols. There was a definitive instruction that people must adhere to COVID protocols if they want to join the march. What's been your observation and how do you assess it?
Yes, for COVID protocols, I keep on saying, and the command's position has always been that for such a gathering of this nature, it is always impossible that people would adhere to all the COVID-19 protocols, especially when it has to do with the physical distancing. And so for crowds like this to adhere and also observe the spacing, that one, it's not possible. For that one, I know that they are going to flout it, or there's going to be some breaches. But for the wearing of mask, we know that it has been very basic, and we have admonished each one of us to take personal responsibility of their own safety.
After more than 5 hours of walking through the principal streets of Accra, the protesters converged at the Black Star Square to round up proceedings. They say this may be the first of many more to come. For now, though, it waits to be seen whether this would be enough to indeed get the country fixed. Reporting for Joy News, Manuel Kranting.
Right, inti minia Manuel Kranting reporter or the Ebedan Joy News for ye kwahwe bi no inti o share the whole process kwanya demonstration efa so kwaya mjidi say unya bi ehwe later on there are other visuals I be de achemo but ma mincha me homo ayeba the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party I'm making statements be with regards to how fix the country demonstration enu achi Omampeni His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo so aka ho asem ba kominu a eno so ye de ebebrel na watie na timi asset the tone for an appeal conversation no na fe ye wi ma ada abedwafo a meni wo mo eba be di dwuman edi akere we need the Chief Jerry Forson enko ba bia ye ba sisi a.
Yes, the nation is facing challenges, difficulties. But these challenges and difficulties can and will be overcome. They can and will be overcome because we have the policies, we have the program, and we have the values that will enable us to continue our journey of development in freedom. So, I'm very happy that I have the opportunity as president to celebrate this day, because my whole life has been dedicated to the struggle of our party. And I'm happy.
Facility, when completed, would bring an end to the over 30 years of operations of the party in a limited-spaced rented apartment. The Volta Regional Chairman, Makafi Wanya, lauded his predecessors for their roles played in developing the party. He detailed what necessitated the construction of the regional headquarters.
We cannot continue to build and live in mansions as beneficiaries of the legacy of the elephant and yet deny the elephant a decent and a suitable abode. The party deserves better than we have offered it so far at all levels, and we are determined to change the narrative. The concept and the design of the project is meant to provide enough office space and rooms for our officers, demonstrate political maturity and the
Adom TV Sunia na outreach Jumadi and Guso Ede Bro Sanso T and Kama Sempa 94.7 FM. Joining our Facebook, Adom TV on Facebook. For comment to her already. Lots of comments coming through. And I'm per se Jibrepa na fe ye king kind commenter ebebano ebi because on common no idea here pa into Sempa 94.7 FM so our Facebook na fe YouTube na fe for comment to her bejibre na fe ya king kind the amount. John Frederick Kumsen communication commander, Economic Fighters League. Ono atnase deda. Sanso ne ehwe animu se Erica J, Deputy Bono Regional Communication Officer for the NDC. Ono so ba be kan ho. Na fe Ernest Owusu Bempa. So fixing the country movement convener. Ono so ba be ka dwumadi no ho. Na se aboma na fe yetimi edin semono Ede Abreu. Be the Chief Jerry Forson. Mamema John Frederick Akwaba. John Akwaba.
Yeah, many of them.
Apombo Kodie. Okay, good. After demonstration on Wednesday, feeling it is for you as to be Okasa Edema Economic Fighters League.
Yo, many the Atiana say demonstration and Casano, Tessadia, Debbie Americano, more like a pace setter. A launching of series of events I plan here. And right after Nyame Adoma Ukriadano, Yawada, we had some things we were doing, and there if Yadano has things we were doing, and there Nioma. It's not like a demonstration in a jai. No. There's a lot of things we are doing.
What are some of the things you are doing? Then I'm more here.
Yeah, we are engaging in dialogues. We are writing petitions here and there. Yeah, organize another one, another serious demonstration. And no crab better they are one crying. So if people think that they are one crying, they are mammoth. They are here quiet ukumas and they are dangerous, they are powerful, they are brutal. By next month, we are putting things in place. By next month, I will say Kumasi demonstration, no, a basso, a series of events. I say. And say, you real created the other, so be arguing and say, you oh, your mom will your movie. They are in for a surprise.
Okay, but when you say, you can say, fixing the country movement for also a plan is similar demonstration with Kumasi, but you can say, and that's also been Kumasi no war, and a pair of also almost and then again, and Kofofi said, the way I'm yes, our demonstration who did they, and the turnout to the crown, it was below. I know what you're saying.
Minia, wouldn't him say, a choir a fast so yeah, sa demonstration way no. Any nipana a buyer no. In fact, a BT imagination.
Really?
Because wouldn't him a young cry. This is the first time yeah organizing a demonstration that is not politically motivated. We are Ghana for. Youth are a war man, especially in crime krupum. and they decided, they said, no, we are going out. Sure. Yambasing Crawford free baby ammo.
No, but we interview certain people. So if you come out in a bar, and I'm a back home, yeah, do near fee as a man can say nearby.
Yes.
Do someone Bassing Crawford.
Yambasing Crawford. That is what
from outside Accra.
That is the point we are making. Yambasi will be out. Yammo will be a casa womra. Debut. People came out of their own free will, knowing said this is a cause for Ghana. This is something we are doing as a country. We are doing it together. So, obi bia wuhu na ofri na say me frita krade na me buy. Obi am family frita krade na de me buy. Me ana me buy. And there were other people who also came. Yama obi transportation, yama obi eduane, yanche bibia wo ho. No. So, this should tell you say obi bia obaye bia no obaye because who say what we are talking about no. Ehun here. Hwe me no oman no baby a pine corn and
okay, you remember point issues, but now we can say more series of near maybe after the demonstration, one of which is writing petitions. What content? What is the content of this petition?
Well, your main issue I are dealing with right now, the fact is that we need a new constitution in this country. On my comes from the 1992 constitution now. A favor certain people. We don't see our portion in the constitution. A banner say, on mine the cake net that honor. Yang chen constitutionally. Abribia who say, or more was rohono. Or more almost about 90% of the cake. No matter 10% na Canada ma see ho for na ye dose no say yen fa. For instance, you setting up a committee for increment of salaries. Yen nyina ye nim say TUC enya 4%. And so the executive esoro ho for no they were heading within 50 to 79% of increment, which is uncalled for. Those things do not happen in a country that wants to develop.
But you can't put this blame on the government.
No, we are not putting it on the government.
Yes, because we clearly, as you are saying, it's the constitution.
That is it. Good. This is why we are calling for a new constitution to be put in place. Because why not? Your friend is saying enforcing the constitution of this country. For the past 29 years. Abayaba. None of them have been able. Me fun say, former President Atamils, and Constitutional Review Committee. No more some recommendations. Be near there. Number 2. It has not been opened. And these people, are not much. And so, it is not being implemented. Say, now say, young place a new constitution in place every time. Government beba, and yan the fault. Government beba, oh, and yan the fault a constitution. Government beba, and yan the fault a constitution. This is what they are making us Ghanaians believe.
Okay.
And that is what we are refusing to believe.
John, for the Ghanaian OTA, na joining acquire say, okay. Demonstration, no, it looks as if say Ghana just within the past maybe 5 years, the reason for your agitation at this point in time, because since 1992, there's no tenure of office because so Ghana the pa. I mean, so why this time? Why not in the previous government? And why this time?
Onim say American from for almost about 29 years.
Yes.
We have had change of government.
Yes.
Say former President John Rawlings Abreso, former President Kufuor Ejata, John Mahama, Abesi, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo so. There has always been a cause for people to rise and talk. The only thing is that they don't rise together. Ubengu se we ati kuo we na or kasa no more kasa. But then rising together no has not been there until just now. Sesia no Ghana for na yete oman no mu no ade no ameyen for 29 years ya habo ameyen. So we are just bringing it out. And this message is for every person who has the intention say opeso oba for me aban ye manati ase say oba wunya no tototo te said the ayama na twebuko no a free na koi a different story. You are going to be accountable to we the Ghanaians. So you will be accountable to us. That is what we are telling them. And to say nanado they were lucky in the PN abreso. It has nothing to do with any political party.
And that is why people are reading political, I mean, affiliation.
No, wouldn't say
demonstration.
Wouldn't say
people said am I could be in a time where she and more yes are demonstrations.
Jerry, wouldn't say yeah you you put MPP ni NDC in one basket. Because yeah who so mummy no nyina no mo ye funu ba ko mumba. Ebi omo papa no na ye different. But omo mama mu ye the same. Hwe MPP ade bi omo ba ye bia no a replica of what NDC did. But they do it in a different way. Enu nti se wo be steady a wo be hu MPP ba ba mu no so omo ye bibi na se NDC fo ka. Omo se na asam so mu ye say. Na asam so mu ye say. This has been the trend. Oh, mu ye say yes say normal. Mu ye say yes say normal. And this is what is killing this country. MPP and NDC omo ambo Ghana for. Yen we are Ghanaians. Yen Ghana for ya tena honoma yen ni any political affiliation. Sure, yes started idea we yen country also political parties did not approach us. They did. But we made them understand they say at the end of the year no. We do not need any political interference.
Parties men are approaching you.
We do not need any political interference. No. Because here, sir, ye giant minor the share, sa politicians in sa abribia. O man we betons you. Se see a baby a Ghana, kakono. Kako baby a hot ro. Ghana youth, you know. O many abre, e bufona ba. Sure, obiti your mind. Getting me fan say me ya train po 2 square meals a day cry a problem man. But obiso at your mind mu a eduane no ebi busu a mankrama kura didi e become a kutugu. This is not the system we want. We want a better system for our children and their children. That is what we are crying for.
Right, so if anyone joining our high now, you live on Adom TV. Come through with your Facebook comments, nothing. WhatsApp number, and so TV, no so for WhatsApp, no Ebra 054 9737 326. Nafi yankin kind of messages, no. And for already some messages here on Facebook. John, apart from the issues with the Constitution, we say no a deep in your issues. What are the other issues? Because the other time I'm in Ernest Ousu and Bempa Etchin Komo. And also so near maybe we are going to get into that. And also maybe a buy no eguswa. Oh yeah. They see no reason why there should even be cause for agitation.
Okay.
John.
Minia, there will always be somebody to say something. There will always be somebody to say something. Sure. Ye pese ye hu so man do baby a se president yare I am fly no. Ye wo hospital a ye betimi the president akoto ho. No mo ahwe no ma ne ho ato no. Say America president yare na say you flying in the back Ghana obie be bie nenum hey na da mo besem koku na adaya America has the facilities to be able to take care of their president. If you flying in Ghana, why would we have to fly our president to the States? But the issue is this: you pay a better, your friend is saying, hospital facilities. Sure. Say, Omokache say we are fixing. Our issue has always been, yeah. And so this time, you say you some more yeah. You some way. At the end of why oh, Messi way, my way. This is it. Ghana way. When are you? This is what we want to see. A coin na say, yeah. And you say now, almost swagu a coin swa. Now within 2, 3, 4 days, now you see how we're running in another call.
Abina declared year of roads last year, and then there's a continuation this year.
What do you say?
Abina, one of them, major one, is the Pukwasi interchange. Abina, why there are other routes, and also so.
Wouldn't him say one of the funniest declaration I want Ghana a year of roads? One of the funniest declaration I want Ghana. A Krobi, a friend is a central region. Your friend Dunkwa often. Sa dunkwa ofin kuro no omo wo bro no bi wo dunkwa ofin me mfa no say eye kuro ketwa eno so be dunkwa ya fre honom adwom e kuro adwom ufri adwom e ba the nearest your friend is a health facility you need to walk about 12 miles. This is what we are talking about. Enye enkran e kwan na ya wie na wakoye interchange si so no. That is not what we are talking about. We are talking about people having access roads. Access the nearest health facilities. People are dying in villages just because they are not able to move from their place to a place meanwhile, some year when you call a campaign. This is what we are talking about. Nkrobi wagana ha. Woko honoma suku ankwala be kokora no edin ebi mu chansio to the next town no mako school omu yo mo say chansio aba ya de kodwo na eye in this era sa era ya ye womu how is that even possible? How is that possible? How do you do this? The American what must
me too.
Show say yanshe na yan to ye nneoma yie na yankasa yamfa ya ho say ye serious. The governments that will come will not take us serious as well. Ajoma sama making eye kwan o baby wo honom so a school kra ni ho ebi mu so honom mo ko school no wonu ase in this 21st century. Then you are expecting me to accept to say you are fixing it. Meanwhile, I go to places, I listen to things, I see things. Minimum Ghana for fame. It is a what crime. That's a war young crime road. War year and what's your Vanessa Sukudai one crime. That's a what you are fixing it and you are not doing anything because the country is not a crime.
But you see, this is where Ghanaians feel you are not being fair to the current government. You know, because in the and they said you got my question.
Yes.
Ghanaians feel okay. And my main kind of message, WhatsApp message. So you understand what I'm saying. Well, I know in Akwetia, I say, what's the essence of this stunt fix the country demo? What does it take to fix the country and the status and the status quo? Where were we as a nation, and where are we as a nation? Let us not be ingrate to our selfless leaders. So you see, where are we now? Where have we come from? Where are we going? These are very critical questions that Minjidi said, as I say, before, you know, we engage in some of these things. Don Kuma, Don Kumsen.
Time I independence, the GDP of Ghana was equal to that of Canada. Abra GDP, independence.
Yes.
A free 1957, it was 1966. Ghana enjoyed a certain level of development, unprecedented development. People were calling Ghana baby a friend greener pastures. Free baby. There were factories working. There were industries going on. We were producing things our own way. On my economy and sign it. Ghana, ya sign it. Ye free sabre na na ye gina ye naso no. Ye free one e was ye kɔ ye nim feda no. Yanko. Na fe de ye te sign. Ya te sign to the level say toothpick. Ah, your war a friend is a Pempro. A busu or my gun and Puyaka. Toothpick. Meanwhile, what does it take for someone to be able to produce what we call a toothpick in the country? It's a binding person catcher and say, oh, to me, putting up a structure, a factory, a big fan for making me producing this toothpick. This is what we are talking about. Yeah. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah who say, oh my no tomatoes near the womb. It's yensi a tomato factory.
Polugu.
Yensi meat factory. Yensi jute factory. Yensi ceramic. Yensi see a bebre sugar factory near the account. And Nagana, Sanyoma when you the factories are there, they are not working.
The more reason why this government has taken the initiative, one fantastic policy, one district, one factory. As we speak, there are over 100 factories our government teachers say, several others in the pipeline.
What we say, what's a government teacher say, Juma? Who be so more card, or would they can't body a kumfi, or Muya Kahubium. Meanwhile, there are places that has the structures. All they need is you better put some rehabs be in place now. A modern machines be a honum. We bring people in. Baby honum crumpa, the raw materials are already there. And so when you know you're
but there's been successive governments. That's how we at that time, where was Economic Fighters League? Where was the hashtag Fix the Country?
Wouldn't him say the Economic Fighters League has been on the neck of governments from 2012?
Give me an example. In a government, especially maybe in the past, in the previous government.
Oh, your friend is saying, so because of my example, the first example, well, to say the American and another has been unfortunate. The first example I made to me
about John Cookson. No,
I'm not struggling. I'm just telling you something. The another has been very unfortunate. Yeah. You started this, your friend is saying, drop that chamber. It was just recently. In the previous government, your friend is saying, John Evans Atamils.
And then
the Economic Fighters League came out with a series of statements that indicated that there were so many things happening in India. And it even went further to ensure, say, yet the hashtag Ababe2honoma. And China said, out with this government and give us a new constitution. That was in 2014. Economic Fighters League is actively engaging in these things. But the fact is, this is the timer on my money in our account. On my money, I didn't dream about. Say, no, I dear we know. So let us embrace it. You see, it has nothing to do with, say, Obi back to now, and he said, me funny say, over the years, are we supposed to continue like that? No. We need to do the right thing at a point in time. Okay? Before independence, now penning for Ghana who. Now you Gold Coast, now penning for. And they knew, sir, they are personal and quiet. But when the time came for them to rise, they rose. This is our time. This is the time for us to rise. Because here, I witness numerous governments are on my bar, on my mboa, on my no. Yenka say, and my government be a ma. That is all we are saying. We are just asking them to do the right thing. That is all. Nanado has been unfortunate. Say, Nabreso, and ya 2 seasons so. But trust me, say, this year, Senanka, John Mahama Krane woho, he will still face the same problem. Because now you say, yeah, enough is enough.
Since when I'm okay, right? Adom TV so any we'll be doing your WhatsApp messages, but messages no other room say what the bar and yatim didie. Faudini baby other message ni free no faka ho na fabra na fi yanjibre na yenkenkan and we've been joined by Eric Ajay, Deputy Bono Regional Communication Officer of the NDC. My main kind message we na fi we are Eric Ajay and so akwaba. We say hi, best morning show in Ghana. Keep it up. Watching you live all the way from Elubu border, from Kofi Gidira, Ernest Akiko. Also there or they aba and no. Also found the ebra. Nafi yanjibre nafi yankin kai enfama. We said the leader must be very careful of their doings because a day is coming that the Ghanaian youth will rise against them. Okay, so Ocha said the leaders must be very careful of their doings because a day will come when the Ghanaian youth will rise against them. We say fix the country is not against only this MPP government, but also to the NDC and any other political party who come to power. Sami B from Saudi Arabia, because our leaders have taken us for granted for so long. So Sami B and also the way free all the way Saudi Arabia. And so the Abba. We say Techiman is the most place for the next demonstration. If not, these wicked leaders will not notice our worries of fixing the country. We love our country, Ghana. We say, what impact has the 1D, 1F have on our economy? The private sector has one aim in business, and that is profit. You can't use that to improve the country. Yaw asamwa edia ode abanono. We free kade or say friend adodankwa. It doesn't take 5 years of a government to fix all problems. Lending rate at the banks was 32% during NDC era. It's 23% currently. SHS students were paying fees. They are no more paying fees. Nana Adodankwa is fixing it. It will take some time. Adodankwa Edifrikade and Ode no about Chris. I say good morning, CJ. Fix the country demo is very important. Even if there should be another next week, it will open the eyes of our leaders. Entire citizens are suffering. How about the widows and orphans? We don't think about them. Enrichment plans for our family and friends is all we know as leaders. Regards to Eric Bono, Regional Deputy Communication Officer of the NDC. Chris Nkaswa comes through with that one. Mame anti-way free Wanafi, Yambra back to studio. I think Fix the Country was a wrong name for the demo. Many see it as an opposition. Many see it as an opposition. Okay. As an opposition movement. I wish they had considered the name, change the constitution now. It would have been the best for all to believe it as a national call. Please, if there's going to be another demonstration, please change the name to change the constitution now. It's the change of constitution that can fix the country. My humble opinion. Stephen Akpo Ajay in Tema. And Ode Eno Abba. About all for the Ebra, Nafi Yanjibre Yankin come out. 0549 737326. 0549 737326. Nafi Yanjibre Yankin come out. Eriko, Akwaba. You have a code here. And I like your African way.
Me wo wedding binti na my semiria me yonko ba ko a me ne no wosuyan
okay
Captain Edu or barracks so but ene em say wanya ne ho kan a after program you was
wosuyan no abenya oba no wo kran ha obenya
wasem and Captain me me bana ye nyina ya mana ye fe CJ anopede memfa kwanya nsusu na menchia Adom TV ahwefo nyina na Fix the Country and we are what
fixing the country bakwe fix the country and about fixing the country
and unia Welbeck at the topic in a Sunday me na me say almost bad aben krom ha ye problem ni say se nipa hoto na kakra bia once I can for bu baby say atiye
there be na obusa say fixing the country from bad aben fix the country from some bad
there be we are fixing we mo dey akoko to be dey wo ho me ba ma me kan yansasem kire omo mate say akọ phone no masa ye ni abri wo krom ha o ya na omo take Ghanaians for granted. I commend them for what they did Omo ye mebunu se me I'm interested in.
Ekwan no anka wo dan nti na wo say
omo ko dina ho omo ka no joma amati opposition wa mo di. Uti speeches no amoma ye ne de. Did you listen to them carefully? Kwame Nkrumah nko na according to omo obo bra Ghana. Ye Lambaste Kofo, ye Lambaste Mills, Rollins, Ura Mahama. Obia miti omo nyina. Enti den na aba mi nua abo apapon mu na ebeti ekui. Tese mo no mame na de obeti kuo na ono se obeti kanta no. Ye friend Owusu Bempa. Oko Ghana Gas on the head of communications. Adwuma na Professor Mills koje $1 billion ya de ye ya na Kennedy Japan na ye board chairman okudidi wo ho no. Ho no kasama. Nti na setena sesa NDC abanja na adwuma anse ye ko. Nti ye na nkwan adwo. Na Ghana ni na wawie university atena fi be 5 years. Kan hawa wo no be responding and say we are hwan edin say ya na me refi.
So can I fix the country?
Ono ye tia tax man.
Okay, fix the country.
Ono ye tia tax man. They are going to what? Among credit Ghanaians with respect. You see, amo te se kuya, amo beye face the country ni adi. Frustrations omo komu ukruma nye bi ni o. Meboa.
Hello kraba.
Ye nya attorney general no ye interested so no obe block omo in court so omo nye demonstration. At the same time na Ghana wo case wa manone. Omo hwenhwe han omo represent my judgment that $170 million. But now attorney general sorry ote high court so be prevent this young Ghanaians omo susu se nyema nkoyi na omo be ka bia ma Ghana for na me abo start we ade na ye mesre ne se me ko Owusu Bempa page na no omo wie demonstration so hu picture post to ye ko ho sisi ye wo ho e na o tro soro no se so this is it after all the ugly day ye nyina ma ferimpo kenken kwa fix NDC demo na her picture be ode koto it means or embarrassment to himself ye nyina ya nhwe bi
and a picture
no where from this picture is he telling
Independence Square,
right? Is he telling Ghanaians say nipa na ewo ho ni ana look at what he painted ade ye nyina ya nhwe bi they demonstrated almost show placards mewa and some more can emu de he na CJ enye nokre omo placards ni mama kenka bi nchiro ebi ni o say
ye woni nyina ebi
very good o say remove 20% sanitary pack tax enkwada ebi ti me constituency ye free kro bi cabre kokosu ansonso me a obi boso me so na obu ne nsa pad mpo ontumi nto e na odi tax 20% atoso we are aware say even address for minister for gender cultural letter co finance ministry so almost scrapping our tax no man na mebunu no tia say do this for ordinary Ghanaians so mo ho be henhan omo a wo say you are coming muku na amate no mo be top ad aman kwada na omo anya 18 no mubu omo nsa na what sort of anger omo de she Ghana for musa ebi na omo ye na high rate of taxes omo placards ni no enti ene sa nkofo no omatikuo di aba no omo betete Ghana taxes so ama Ghana for abufu sembe no
enya omo no
me say let me tell you something
they are saying say
me say
from when they sit this current
from where they sit they are happy
it's fixing
look at the caliber of people me say look at the caliber of people omo not we are fixing it already themselves no omo fix omo wan they are living a luxurious life it is Ghana ni na or see entity taxes so akwada no kuta placard na ordinam no abo apapon mo na ebete Ghana taxes so what is shameful
but
no,
Eric
let's be serious for once in this country.
Eric Mima, one of the placards Mr. catch my attention and it said we are sick and tired of MPP and NDC. Did you see that? Did you see that placard?
Then our earlier question ubusa say I saw it. I mean you kind a lot. Then earlier question ubusa say e penso ankase na mekasa. Meaning you saw say what these guys did omo criticize you obia. But today want to make a sema hama na enya Ghana ye because you no kuta a public purse. E wo president Akufo-Addo nsem. Enti sa Ghana ni na all tax asema no kuta na placard. We are seeing so actual lack of jobs. Apo Papu, are you going to create job for these youths? Master, no, let's not provoke the people.
Let's be very
let me flow a bit, please.
No, but I can't allow you to flow.
But
without
the American enye. The enye kana minyaka. Let me flow a bit. See yo. These people they almost started this demonstration. I'm frustrated. I'm more caught in. I learned say president in UK. Ghana phobia was also face the country demonstration. Yen MPP UK chapter we won't face the country. What sort of people are we living with? Agreement na one team. One now UK also your bugger MPP bugger. Until we at face the country, also we won't fix it. Ukuro more than can host the sun bear 400 million wood Ghana city at the Pevisa UK. Huh? Ohono yedum kane saying petrol ton is saying cement oton is saying go to my constituency today and then cement near 52 Ghana cities. Eti bebunu ye adwuma bosome ogene salary or the tier rent. That is what the guys are talking about. Promise when now the more election year about baby and mebunu benya atana. You remember what the president said? Housing issue, okay. So all these key issues, if they are raising it up, we have to talk. Another placard or say, Mr. President, stop corruption and save Ghana from civil war. Into omo omatiko sisi ano, omo locals ben omo de stop corruption. Already they are all corrupt. They be make a connection mind for by MPP ni be a connection mind. Unya na nipa kro benya bi aton amo. That is how they behave in the system. And then yeti kroma, ye be for bi wo police a, yetimi gi nipa 10,000 Ghana cedis. Are you not aware? Master, those are the president. Police, your town, slot, migration, your town, soldier, your town.
No, but you can't just say
if you don't have evidence. Listen to me, Eric. J. Me any evidence no? Or your payment farming co. Where? Have
you applied?
So you can't just make that statement. Police, your town, soldier, your town, and nothing and their own professionalism, their quick security sector more. People do not have passion for the job. Are you not aware?
And this is standing and tongue.
Bobo prices no. I am here as a party communicator for my party. Macau contrary.
But it doesn't mean that because you're a party communicator, you should take everything you say. Let me tell you
something. Contrary view, I found the end. I made the media. Say, obey your mobile and I'm also your mom. Yes.
I'm only doing my job.
But see, so you see, the Abaye friend is on my demonstration area, and someone more kind to say the placards and mahubi. You sit as a government of the day. You can even call these guys around one table. Say you spoke the mind of Ghanaians, and ameboa. Ghana for the no, and himself corruption will chrome ameboa. And run him time I die. Me pon you TV, and you remember 11 something. And our parliament, or more 12 and something. Okay. When him the last report I know we discuss Sputnik. COVID-19 yari kure buy no connection my for bokro no why yari dim. Why?
Okay.
No, okay,
so mama, I mean,
so Mr. Ghana for we mean business as a nation. These young guys, and so you're born near free family. So we know them. We know them in the system. Baby anywhere NDC for Juma no more. Into there, also be empedi can try ni when page no crack. I've been a chiri ni no mate. Ghana ni o hwemi anopai. Sanko for na ba bonte no mo so mo ye convenience a. Eya akọ sector bi obi aye adwuma. Na pe obi a salary a oje. Sanko for no obi ani otofu ye ma o mu coupons. Nti ono no ne hoto no. Etimi nua na aban kra so ama ne na ko etimi de 5 months ni entua ne ka 700 Ghana cedis no. Within a year just 7,400. Ya to petrol mu. A dime work cost the same person, nipa no complaining. You are telling them, say, oh, you are coming to face it. In what capacity? Has the president spoken about their demonstration? Almost 30 year frustrations. What is the president? I can't want some of that. Now, Ghana for there, we are the major cause of the wars in the country now because none other than your about. You're two about we appointees going to me your movie and face the country abano. So that is it shows say mess are Ghana for your dear swat near deco. But we are telling Ghanaians say Ura Mahama by and Yehudi or ye. Ura Kufadon Swaba, Yehudi or non so ye. And obi in situ do matwa. Ghana ni be any se movie.
John, my member, yes, shall see the issue of constitution. And I feel in Kayade by any amount of messages about. But let's take the issues one by one. Aside the issue of the constitution, what is the other very important issue? And also some person table. What can petitioner more prepare? Issue be any deal, John.
Yeah. I am even baffled. To say we are now, and somebody be honoma. What's here now? Nika. You see, I love the way this man is talking so passionately. And the line now, Tony in who say, yeah, Uncle, my idea. My idea, pa, nemu, abaye na nhwe. Hwe. Yenya abaye ba ko Ghana ho. Me pese ye nua no man DC for no mte asem bi ase. Say ye Joma ma na teso. Nko be fa the same thing. Irrespective of who makes the government, who forms the government. Because at the end of the year, to say they are American, for Ghanaians, Ghana for na yen as a party be a bar. You know what so. Because of course, say NDC basis here, and anka ye demonstration here, and can you be fixing the country no from NDC. MPP na wo ho fixing the country. I understand them. Yes, because for them they are okay. They say they are comfortable. And you know omuhunu say the country is going forward. But those of us now ye partisan no. Yatine chire na ye hwe nneoma no. Minu ya yehu say oman yi mu ye educational system no say yehu ya ye wo man no mu no yehu se ye educational system no say enuntina omo wo bi ebi wo mo nsem wo Ghana ha no omo mfa omo mba enko free de ben no because they know the value of education, so they pay for it. What the Ghanaian need is to be given the power, the capability to take care of himself. Ghana, they are not asking for salad. No. They are just asking
for wache
to be given their wache.
Now, one of the placards
did in peace. They are not even asking for mansions. They are asking for a single room self-contained ombetimi atinem. Normally comfortable. They are not asking say yenko jare was a no. They are asking, say, Omoma ensuring available for them. We are not challenging our issues on just one thing. Meaning, no, they are aiding in doso.
Okay.
So, who can crobisuna woko to ni pepia, omonem ponche sebi, and numusia rebel. If you go, before we even came together to start this thing, we went around. Yechio, into assembly here can be, and we know what we are talking about. Mako bolga, mako bongo, mako wale, mako yendi. Emiambia yechino, minia. So when you nyoma yehua, and ka buy muni pebia tenase, that's on the walk kasa. Ube sheni 2 ni 3. Because there are places I walk home. Getting into that village, getting into that town is a problem. Yeah. But they still go there and campaign. They find ways and means to go campaign for those votes. Forgetting that when they were entering, they had a problem. So how are those people surviving? This is what we are talking about. Constitution in Abedano.
Okay. John, one of the placards catching my attention during the demonstration. Abolish ex gratia. Now, Osha TV news ended up with abolish ex gratia. That is a very serious one. I don't know what you mean by that and how we can go around that.
Minia.
John.
MPB did 4 years. Or did 4 years is entitled to an ex gratia.
Yes.
And to just imagine, say, me did 4 years. Masia be another 4 years. Masia di another 4 years. Me di be 12 years. I be kambu mama me ex gratia ba kwana. In our system, Ghana near obeye yi teacher ni why ye adwuma nyina wie wotwa ne 60 years of service wie no okofia ogese the pension saying na MP abedi 4 years na wagesa sika twitwiri die no e de akogu ne fie meanwhile obi aye adwuma for almost about 20 to 30 years sa sika no onyamu kwata as a pension. This is a system that is not fair to its people. This is a system that is killing its people slowly. Sa es graciano. In fact, Sanka Ghana and anka that time na patriotism war na. Anka omankasa MPs ni anka wasa omotenas no mo say no, we are killing Ghanaians. After yesika ye certain allowances ni ye allowances ni ho keka ho ayeji. Think is it not enough for 8 years for 4 years? And so obi be ye adwuma for almost 20-30 years. Nisika obeje no. Wocha S gracia move forward onya what? That is obi awakoye adwuma for 4 years o. Owi awa science waba. Abepe another 4 years ase akoje. Then it goes on and on and on and on. Bisa wo say se saade ne free ho asase kan e ntimi fanye bibia na. MPs no nti se omoko na se ye ma omo end of service something na enye yi. Dan say ya sheda akreti es gracia to for them to carry that huge sums of money away from our system.
Okay, but let me find out from Eric. Eric, on this issue of ex gracia. Eric Aji.
Me maka. On Monday almost 90% I support it.
But on this one, do you support it?
Oh yeah. Your constitution the one
abolishment of ex gracia.
Masa meba. You see, once the okasa kra na me say tobo. And then Ukruma no man penny for adwa so man no. Yeah, journalists are mo amunya no kra be kan appointment na moje. Nti ye betena say
you are not being fair to me. Appointment. What is Obi Mama appointment?
Me say mumu bi mo. Say we dey onyanya o dey. E bia o twen.
E bia na mkwan so ba.
Esa, e bia bread ko no. Hypocrisy ni doso dodo. Yes, because I know be I appointee in the tia. Nti appointee ono wa ban mu nti ukọ platform no so kra o ka na kra onya no ne waka. Nti na edu be me se mam kwan kakra, he be ka so so dey na mkwan so ba. O dey me hwe awonye. Good. See, issues that many are raising now are very relevant. Mako Ghana almost 16 regions meaning baby because of Aproba Equity. Now call some of the communities. Now who's you ye nipano. Ebi mone mwa sebe enum su fi baby back. And kwada mo senior high school. Ebi mo ni nsuo mbesi niema kro mo ko nsuo. No mako si niema so mako back. And he said, we more demonstration, no more raise all these issues. I think it's a very prudent, say a better nasi as my say. The more canon, does it make sense? And idea about who say we are fixing say one for no who ya. And maybe sorry PA. Na politicians near and come. So studies are there. But when you pay PA, in Sunday signal ma ye politicians and say was see a kaya no to me, you fix the challenges no more canon. You need not to provoke them. Me, I never expected some being as numbers. But look at the numbers. It says something. They are now getting tired of us, we politicians, to be precise. Because me and your friend or Obekangu so, na me so makangu so. But the ordinary Ghanaian na or no ne de say aban beba amana sitting mo tumpono. And here more very simple. It is our no share constitution that Article 71 office holders. Say every 4 years biano Mampeni Power Committee. Constitution in the man of crime. No more the recommendations about. The ben out is Article 71 office holders in the committee and power and Ibia Basi anti Mampeni Soda.
Okay, Eric Kunim Bibi. And Chemesaba also be pictures are the buy problem on me but I've been joined by Ernest Usu Bempa, or a convener fixing the country. Ababa for what come in Wakwaba.
Bafo, Brefo, Bamejo, Suna Pum to say.
Yeah, who dear, But this is
share time one as we do time so because in 9 o'clock now be frame. Oh yeah ma. Baby I'm namo a me ti radio catch me say Adom FM for here me. Na just say when you boys.
And as also bempa yankwa nim na wabaya de enkomo no anti na ye ba betwe 20 yankwa nim Maminika bisa fixing the country movement no about the bisa because enkomo na ye twetwe wa hai unia Erika J a okasadema ND Samayoko no chese ase fixing the country movement no paso bi anche da ni so sa aba papo
Erika J ti obi I'm not surprised me chiano me yonko pa no on the zone the unim you don't expect him to say anything better. Fixing the country, they say say o mind chichire ni nyina ya chichire. Na sebi nanu yada ne tise mranti bi atie sikrum. Omo nsem omo kan se omo gidie omo ni gidie wa ban biam chen akufu ado aban. Sa ne ye te no na kufu ado aban wi abesi so do mu gidie woni mu pa anti obetima fix the problems in the country. Dini ani age na ya ho say Samranti yenyina ya be support wom na o man chichira ya chichira kufuado e de si na ni so se o be chichira o man na proye ne nyoma mesa ye be to ye aye koye ni mu no o be fixing nyina na Ghana etima fa ne tuma pa bi afra afei ye ti ya wo mo kasa yi mu no na akoye se sabi ye yo mu yedum o mo nsem o mo ka no izisi su ye aye se ye can say problem e wo Ghana ha no na no yada aban bi betena so na problems na shafe ba ese fix ye I just say kasa no discourse no is not going the direction that everybody kasa you can kasa lo say Ghana politician be kana we aka discourse no a brantie no emrantie ni shafe so mo kasa no o demonstration recently uko placards a o ma trotro ebi didi akufuado atakufuado se bu maame bien sem won
but placards ni so a no mo say we are tired of NDC and MPP who sa placard no
question let me get to the he said be obi abeti ase yes sir o twa me so sa na obi anti de make anafi because placards ni bi wo ho no ma ye nyina ye hu ye betuma send you on social media it was there so there's no need for us to argue on that enti almost as I say, indirectly they are speaking as if there are certain voices are pushing them to speak, not the way they spoke, but different voices and a normal kasa. Yes, you buy Kroma, you buy a buying we MPP are buying better transfer. Obeto major messa, say you fix ye. A year idea if you come and Kroma basis as a bra. Some mess no e wo ho ama ban bebri abesia kwa some mess no wo akufu ado afixie na ese e kan agana vo
and there's also mess ben na come asemi
fixing boss ubusa me fixing the country
Dabi but what mess what kasa ban by or beto mess and we want to find out mess ben porting na come asem
boss me wi amechire me do kono ma no makrum nyina kwa ho nwi prebu ubusa me question say fixing the country, then you buy. We give you the background before I go into the main, no matter the India, may come mess, corona may come, make you. Ain't you know, so ye be chim, near Tim Pinting qua, near Magana, phone you that messa, you be costly.
Okay, so now tell us, show us the mess.
Typical example, what district now free. This Ukrumani district bay.
If you are too much, Brim Central.
Brim Central. Bra na yema bemuno na ambulance ukrum. Na bayama ambulance ukrum. Hello?
Me too, Ababo.
O district or me person want some yansan makasa because we want to do reality. Yes, sir. You can say reality. And say Ukrum district or na one na ambulance ni ho. It was one of the major problems any country be a basic develop on and meanwhile we a serious country be ano apogudi won se be fani agro me ame wo fa na na dua sabre former chairman of Asante Achim of MPP onya heart attack ye de ne ko tax taxi and what another one here do. May so rest in peace. Me kaibusha for ya. It's a serious matter. Se mimi kroma sante achimu bi yare will be buswa. Yet ne to trataso. Yet ni be do agogo hospital no. Intino asema ye kan ye serious. Ye beto nkrofobia mkokra ambulance ba Ghana ha na engine any ambulance ni.
Aba.
Some
meba and so
fix it. They say ambulance e ukruma. Ama ye no nam Ghana ha na people who say them own nam Los Angeles baby. Within a speak of an hour, na ambulance services are landing. And moon ye fix it.
No, meba and so bempa. The service of
me Erika J Casa, Metin say,
Niamidia
ambulance in be no district to her. Says ambulance once a make will be become or won't save the American.
No, but the question is, so we are buying now per the argument that the NDC is deducing. Where is the hospital? Now go to ambulance. So who didn't panic to ambulance?
Where's your hospital? You say basics. You will ye here and idea for your basics. Basics. Almost person just on by now hospitals in Ghana. Now hospitals in Ghana. Hospitals for Ghana. What is the argument? The argument is totally so because your hospital is over teachable on what the ambulance is your Rage Hospital amount of money on because Rage Hospital. They could have used it to revive Kwalibu Hospital, fix the problems in Kwalibu. Amanka Kwalibu, a first class hospital, you are expanding infrastructure. That would have solved the problem.
No, but
the next issue.
And as me it's more fixed country, and as we speak, your current debt is now $57.9 billion.
Who was a question now? No, you are no. Okay. Now I say, oh, photo to be ashman, na me maka. I said, me na me basu maku. So be mama dajia. Me basu maku. Ni who debt or sansema okiken no. The current debt never two say near one regime and a really that debt. And I don't forget say I buy be buyer or bushing borrowing or reckless borrowing or go borrow ujinasi mu say insi mu say near the bema interest say now be tia. Sa interest no and they make a just a buy no bushing aside could interest. If you care to know. It is all say MPP are buying borrowing a koha and no move to propaganda go and iswa. Obi ko borrow it mean ebi as a Bosiano in Simon de man be at 3%. And this ya buying ko borrow bia almost time omu borrow year. No more the almost about in Simon interest only be 30%. Because here you know my only aje. Buying a bar, we have no choice but to borrow to pay interest.
Okay, it's more borrowing, not borrow. And then Amudia, interest Amudia no reckless.
Happening in this country, a mess in the say. Me 4.3 million depositors. Oh, Gruma, we are saying training. You know, some people say depositors. Omudo musika. Me no Ghana niya wabre. We are radio presenter. Do sika koto NIB Bank. Now buying be bar for MPP are buying by ISC. Sa depositors omusika that bank of 4.2 million. Omu deposit kanyina be shit. Sa buying one year be a be shit. Me boa anase me boa. It was a mess. MPP came to meet. Sikano amusi akoburu sika edi no. Says can be save Ghanaians from losing their deposit from a reckless leadership who doesn't care about the ordinary Ghanaian people. And no one say me intino yeah fix it. Mess ni bi ne say yeah fix it our problems. Say be a Ghana ni bi question no konfu. No kokum no. That is the mess that we are talking about. Obi etimi $260 million. Esi circle interchange and then shoot to an era fan. Na Ghana ubi tiko do also no nam Kwame Nkrumah circle. Obi suba I say obey value for money. Or the $289 million esi 4 interchanges. Go to Pokuasi and go and see. One of the biggest interchanges in Africa. Yeah, fixing problems, fixing. We are fixing the problems. We are fixing it. Sure. Mini ami busao. and can education now papa do ko ya school now papa do ko ya and can we a fine gentleman who busa intelligent questions what you studio what about those questions me mama akosua fi ana me papa ko be mpan ko ma fuma ko prempe college and can never ntisa de me cheyo what you say sata no papa ni sika untimi ko school erika je ote can you see ni sika and kwantimi an ko school anya responsible person to studio work any country who we assess or lay the foundation of that country is education. But I'm saying you're wrong now. Opa, just I'm throwing it to you, my brother. Education lays the foundation of any metropolitan. Without education, they wouldn't have gotten where they are today. France, Germany, America, everywhere.
No, but what I'm saying, education cannot stand alone. Education cannot wait. Education cannot stand alone. No, but as a host.
Because as my mechanic, me can be so I'm a man land here. Won't tell you make person mechanic you. A team for says you are doing them a disservice. Because education, you know, NSSC, Ghana, President Ben and Waba. Kwame Nkrumah couldn't be found to Akufo-Addo in terms of education. Because Kwame Nkrumah by him, free education, you know, and it's also affecting people in Ghana. Northern region alone. And it's also Ghana population.
And it's also did you just say, sir?
Akufo-Addo by Ghana population yes.
And it's also we
declare say every child
and it's also
says go free education piano and it's something that will change the destiny
and it's also
almost about 45
and it's also
Akufo-Addo absorb through free SHS.
And it's also
may say 45% of the problem in Ghana has been solved by free SHS. Fix the country,
no, but did he just say, sir, Akufo-Addo going to me for home to
when it comes to yes, and I will say it anywhere. I am ready to argue with anybody. Meaning, I don't share history now. Kwame Nkrumah by free education, you're not the region pen or the coy. Nibusao, just answer you. And there's also Nibusao question. Kwame Nkrumah by free education, pen or the coy. And you're not the region alone. Nibusao.
No, how many investors na Akufo-Addo see? How many investors na Akufo-Addo see? How many universities and Akufo-Addo?
Forget about the university. Free education, access to.
You are talking about education.
That is what we are talking about. If majority, you just don't want to listen to what the argument they are making.
Me too. But you also have to listen to me.
Question. You answer me, and then we do a discourse. When we go to the university.
No, but you expect me to answer your question, but as the host, you don't want to answer my question.
Free SHS. Kwame Nkrumah
No.
want to Akufo-Addo. Free SHS. That's what I'm talking about. And I will say it any platform, any day. Because resources are Kwame Nkrumah nyaye. Free Ghana, free.
And it's also Mami are you saying, sir, free SHSE, it's better than the education system not under Kwame Nkrumah, not enjoy?
Listen to me.
Is that what you're saying?
The issue is about everybody.
Answer my question. I asked you a specific question.
Don't even get involved because the argument in America.
Come on.
The person the OTN, it is not about very particular people be free geographical entity be or more country and or more free access to free education. Ghana, the entire population, so Mami Sikani, so free Ashanti region, so free Western region, Ghana for Japadi, so be benefiting. Everybody must benefit, irrespective of your background, irrespective of where you come from, irrespective of whether you are from north or south or east or west, right or wrong.
Okay, and it's also empowering him.
Implement free education in the entire nation.
That's
the argument I'm making.
Okay,
now, the argument is that Akufo-Addo is boss.
And it's also we are having a conversation. You know, there are two other guests here, and you are also on the line. Yenya also wahabi, but yetia kakra na yetia omo wahani subi na asan so aba ho na man komo no yede abo papo me pacho yenya ni sama me mesrew me tell.
What was my question? Let me land with this argument. Mami cheche muna tie. Just give me
in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Land mami.
The American say the argument is not about whether Ubekano said the Ubekano bia. Kwame Nkrumah intima for free SHS amagana nyina. When tima magana ni bia total population and your free SHS anko. Number 2, unim the implications of trying to educate the entire nation to have access to free education. Unim the consequence of that. There be a debate match as solve Ghana problems in the next 10 years. It is like fixing a country. China is saying it is better to give a man a better education for the rest of his life than to just give him a token. China needs to cast us. Intimidate. The Americans say we are fixing the problems, and the problems that education forms one of the major pillars of a development, accelerated development of any country.
Okay.
Let anybody come and dare me. They can say all the propaganda about it.
Okay.
But in facts, you can never separate the facts from it. You can do all your propaganda, but the argument still holds. Akufo-Addo need the only president. Ghana, Mabunu, free secondary school education.
Okay. You
can never rewrite history.
Okay,
Kwame Nkrumah couldn't do it.
Okay, me say. Jina Sumame. Eric Aji, my member ho briefly.
Yeah.
What ye and so Bempa. Oh, are they?
Monfa me krum picture na nto so. Webek, Mr. Picture not the fact so. You see the problem we have in the country.
See ye mirror.
Nkofo bi wo ha o senke agi omo certificate a omo anya ni school. Yes. Ghana mebuna a demonstration. Look at the frustration in placards I show. People almost senior so omo yakwadufo, they need jobs. People are not working. Abo papa wo de anyame Adom, John Mama, ne Professor Mills eje $1 billion. And ye dey ato abo gas project and ye NDC ama wadwuma. Enti wo Ghana ni na o se onya adwuma anya no. Wo se why free education ti Kwame Nkrumah kura mobra. One problem I want we don't appreciate the obiaje. That is the problem we have. When you move around, you are
chrome picture and that's so.
Me chrome picture. Sumamai Senior High School.
That's so.
Free SHS for na tete hono. Classroom no. Omote dining hall hono musunyade. Me chrome my hometown. My hometown. And you are telling this case say all is well. These people are telling you to fix the challenges in the education sector instead of you to eat the humble pie. You are telling them say all is well. Teacher new child your sister curriculum no 2 years in here, no textbooks. And you are okay with that because Abuapa put him in the back of preparatory school $2. And he's talking about these things. Massa, now Kwame Nkrumah din so de bam kra be yeden. Onim se Kwame Nkrumah penso na university kra yetimi ko ni fi okruma. Onim se Kwame Nkrumah penso na okwa supitia portion of a lot kra na yanyiska. And the Buzia Akufo-Addo papa and mobile pass hospital fees act. And you starting here cash and carry. Onim we nyina. Onim se akosombo Kwame Nkrumah na ye okwaje bosia omo na JB dan kwa mo twiro krata akoma America for say ye hia akosombo na Ghana so. Kwame Nkrumah motorway no ofa so kono onim so no na ye. Massa, you see, I am challenging an sir because you people you are messing the system. Ghana your problem. The current administration of Akufo-Addo. Omo appreciate you bia.
Why not the previous administration?
No. Omo why no wabon ambassador. And then he's telling you say apart from Akufo-Addo Ghana president bia me bobra. Oti de no work am. Omo by how many communities and omo the electricity alcohol? How many communities and omo nsuo? Say ambulance in my district German North near one ambulance. Most Mahama administration the ambulance over 100 and a buy. In my district near one ambulance. Massa, you see, in your politics, and I won't question no busana, no number foam on. Some ambulance, you're the fire for now. You're the next classroom, near coach Renadier. We buy a check compound now, so you what achievements. But we may be infrastructure our health sector before election in November no also almost chip compound 247 eya busa ne say within their 4 years no omotimi about one district hospital the ambulance no mo de buy ne fani pe de ne bekom when we say ambulance fani pe de ne ko chip compound yes eya otie when we say ambulance fani pe de ne ko chip compound University of Ghana Medical Facility na COVID by ya na yo mo nyankopon who built it the bank hospital and the COVID fund who built it ungrateful. You see, UGMC and fully fully completed. This guy, I'm saying. It was about 80% now. Open appointment. Oh, open appointment. Yes. Now open appointment. No, open appointment. Because you see, I came to
my guys in the back room are seriously laughing.
Because open appointment. Yes, I will answer this question. Yes, many abro. University of Ghana medical facility no. Ye co-opposition no. Omumiempo na adane boachi bidin. University of Ghana student with the placard ekogina program as open UGMC hospital now. Ye chenetum. Ye lawyers na come and bill. And then or say rich na nke betim dia expansion e wo kolebu. Now the oba no ye expansion wo kolebu enye yi. The obi aye no plug na e bo ho kra dwoma madina mutu ye na mo de akufu ado din bo ho. Embarrassment. Yare kraba ya COVID kraba na kromfo aban mu wi ya COVID.
Okay, but me quick one
what are they talking about? They have no guts. Let me tell you something. These people, they spoke against my party, my leadership. I take it because it me tolerate obi views.
Because you're not in government.
No, not that. President Mahama ye nyama mpenia. Wa betra say ade obeka bia no hwe osada. We die wa anya ye bebo adwuma no we be pamo wo ya ye mo appointment wo ja kasa. Eno mo na mo ye. And now, so for more Chroma board members and Central for half like board members. And they've collapsed the system. So, Babu now, no so many free education, or we free education now, ni certificate, and no be the other.
JFK, Mamma Bravo.
Seriously, I will work coming. Oh, you see the banter. This is what we are talking about. We buy one, yes, oh, buy, we say. Now, only the way. And then I will buy one year saying, that is not what Ghana wants to. No, we are talking about giving us jobs. Sure. On my no, it looks like Obia the Dika Krana the Refi. Sure. On my no, the country. Nemado, Yawa, on my imun of a catcher say it is casual comedy. He made that statement. And we are telling him, so we are still hungry. Why don't you just accept it? I don't know, Tias, you know, on my numufo, on more Timmy Numuno, you're from Timemufo. Timemufo, say, on what we are Memono and Quay my yang. Diabo, dear Waswo, dear Bebano, your person who said, dear Mayanino, I'm wying, so they should do the right thing. This is what we are talking about. Oh, sometimes, you know, I didn't know you almost say you. They don't know. When the youth of this country decide to rise, at a certain point, they will not be able to contain us. They should be very, very careful with what they are doing. Because the whole year, 1,700 cities. The whole year. Minimum year, 8 cities a month. How does this person survive? And then who crack or rented there? Single room, 200 cities. And yes, self-contained as I'm making. Single room near 200 cities. So 200 cities, no. The person is supposed to cough out 2 years advance. Yes. Meanwhile, you was some way 6 months. Why can't you implement that? These are the things we are talking about.
Okay. Okay. But I think that these are practical issues. These are practical issues and economic fighters.
But Kasate said here, President Kufo West Amibolo, President Kufo Nanano interview, no say we talk as if these problems are just emanated from a region now. Now I'm on food. Akufuado nya kwa FHS mame for no 2.6 million people no amuma ko school free.
We are back to free SHS.
It's meba says it goes back into their pocket. Onye hwe kra no. President bi anywhere over Ghana COVID-19 at the heat of pandemic. Or say meba or say monfa musika monfa yoga free. Monfa eduane kwachin free. Emma to the extent say when a civil servant work on how ya ban juma pandemic buy you omadi me won ko for London omo ya juma civil servants abebi you omadi. They should call and find out. Number 2, my men set the record straight. Erica J propaganda no ya there. Sami Jemfi trained or very good at propaganda telling lies. I've never said anywhere say Kwame Nkrumah mobra. I have never.
No, but you just made a clear comparison between Akufo-Addo and
programs.
Come on. No.
Because I said about Kano, Mema ubi kochima nusia bontin and koka bibi foforo. Mamen kadi ya mekaye. Okay. Me repeating you. Legina ona memo ubi kochima nusi bone. I've never mentioned Kwame Nkrumah infrastructure here. All that I'm saying is say Kwame Nkrumah poa. Or no, or he couldn't implement free SHS in the entire nation. What you mean? And it's a fact. Akufo-Addo buy why free SHS, the whole country. Right or wrong? Just let's accept it, let's move on. Nienya diversionary. No be can someone, mo man can some straight. No, baby and nipa ne can some na koni a teneno. Near the Kwame Nkrumah Yemutowi, minim se Kwame Nkrumah Yemutowi. Ade, onye Yemutowi. Jeko by wa me George Walker Bush wo highway antwas. Eti minua ndie e wo Kwame Nkrumah be bobra obi anim se Kwame Nkrumah bobra. Me emfa obi amamu tantan obebu no Ghana emfa me compare Kwame Nkrumah because they want to hide behind Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay, but Kwame Nkrumah bobra but
to subio ne se Ghana ni eti kroma ho yen nyina ye hu de koso o man mu minua no a o kasa no you must say, a Akufo-Addo before about power. Not inflation, not the same. Inflation, not the same. Ghana is sick as some say. Nankophobia the Ako IMF. Near T. Sika and Kwasum. It was sick as some say. A baby by or best fixing that mess. Meaning, I know to one or Kasam. Ye free IMF and no name. And Ghana for needy. COVID-19 no says he can Akufo-Addo demand free water no bush no. We don't have any problems at Ghana for problem. Yes, we understand. At the heat of pandemic, the whole world, everybody is crying. So Nima, go to America and see.
And it's also
in America, New York. All the shops almost be collapsing because of the pandemic. Yeah, you go to the it's a global issue. This is a global. Second piece, your bomb basu we are say, or my bomb in managing COVID-19. Ghana, you design, Obi betra man issue a cholera outbreak in Kwa, a Kunipa over 500 people within a metropolis. They couldn't even manage cholera. And they say they want to hide behind fix the country. Sans me catch me or the only minia pa madam for me young Kupari, my best friend on Eric, I'm telling you, says I will say o party. That day me no veteran Adom FM or my equivalence anti program so na ye beto aba me catch you. So mo kasa say ya pumino unye tumi da o. You can never hide behind fix the country.
Okay, me pato, so mame, and it's also
you want to come to power in 2024.
Okay, me that say, first your mame, me sound so about
the same way they voted overwhelmingly for Nana Addo Dankwa.
Okay, so mame, men kind. What's up messages in the car? Okay, Mate, me that say, you know so many
results are we a political party, are we legit?
And it's also you know so many na tie. Well, some of your WhatsApp comments are about, and it's also about Jina Sumame, Mr. A program, Mr. Nnawotwe. Yeah, hello, Jina Sumame. Good morning, all. Please, host, why do you allow Owusu Bempah run his mouth just like that without substantiating his claims? He is someone who is benefiting from JDM's project as a PR director. Anyway, don't allow him to direct your show. This is someone who promised to resign. Oh, Ampadu Mpatomoma message in Nina Sumame. Mesremo. Okay. Okay, we say, what is Owusu Bempah saying? You are talking and mentioning a mess, which is part, okay. My name is Home Rayaba. Yabetwa, so now you do media soon, you didn't achieve the force and yaba. Right, Yama Kwababio, Adom TV Sunni, Sanso Tenka, Asampa 94.7 FM, now you do media so, and Yaguswa, Yade, some more. I can't say, 20 minutes, nothing. Yeah, sorry, so you're. Loads of your messages coming through. My main Jibrana for making messages in the kakra. Na bibi asan so akọ abadafo a ebi wo hana ba kon so phone so. We say I think something is wrong with the brain of Owusu Bempah. No, I think no. We can't. This is quite insulting. But we say, CJ, why should you even in the first place call Owusu Bempah to talk on your show this morning? He doesn't even know what he's saying. Moses Tete and Edo Abraham on Facebook. Adom Ebenezer was say and Owusu Bempah is speaking from his top. Okay, we should mankind. But me call WhatsApp na mankind. CJ, asemo I say asomo ubisano. It's not about MPP and NDC. I said Bribia Wanimbre, now is the time. Edu Buahin, Kumasi Magazine. Honestly, CJ, I'm not insulting, but Owusu Bempah is. Gofi, okay, Ababapo. It looks like Kwame Nkrumah Samana Okaya no. Ama Nkrofo Ebuafu kakra Owusu Bempah. A free line so. Okay. A free line so. Maybe home they say. Yensa Ebekano. We say, Chief, you see the hypocrisy of the so-called MPP and NDC. Look at how the so-called Owusu Bempah is provoking we the youth. No wonder he has a visa to fly when the anger of the youth escalates. One day, from K and Sa inside BBNE and Ode and no Eba. Kofi Eba, na fi what prompt me na I can kind sir. GFK. My member GFK na fi biya ba o.
CJ. We are not going to be made a fool out of anymore. Ghana for yen tenase na obia mfa yenim enye fom biom. The youth in this country ya kay ho abom. Ya adwen say from both the NDC and the MPP. Hwe demonstration ya yekoyi. Omo call demonstration no. Ebi to abama NDC, ebi to abama MPP. There are people in there who vote for these parties, who see that they are sick and tired of the system. They should not. In fact, the only advice I can give is for them not to provoke us. Because this time, yent na se enhwe em a politician bi embe use the position bi a wenya emfam be trample upon us anymore. No. We say we need jobs. This is what we want. They need to provide them because on my new constitution that honum na yeyese omonsesan no krampo no omo ye aware say eye wadwuma sa wo ba wo be ye sade we in the country eye wadwuma enti say wonya it means adekronti ayeto abama wo no krampo no emfa so ni so say wo tena ho no de etosu mienu ye person mo ti ase say so wonya krado so wo be ye di atemamufo ne pa pre abenya no stay in your house. But
of course abambia hon more abenya no 100% with your buy ye why any your manfo no temamufo no epenyina. I mean we shouldn't expect that.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
We are not expecting say omo bad ya ye penyina betimi ayamaye. That is it. But we are expecting them to do things in such a way ebema oman mufo no omo ho ahare won. Sir, your friend say Jumedia or Mancasa, Eddie or Mano air kika, say Yano. The Omodio Mano air can because the reason why you're moving here was because Yam Pesa Yabetibium. No, we don't want to hear, we want to see them. Yabasa who said, Sadia way, Maya. Mabia and Juma way, Nipa Bayer, Nipa the way, and a year Juma, Chiawamuka. Yet the Mrawe na to Kwemwa, Airbois, Emma rent some aqua for my mamma. Yet the side Juma dear Negua Kwemwa, them Amma, and Sio Abaha. Ye Nina Moncanian Sam, Sadia when a Yaya, Amma and Kania Neginaso. These are the things we want to see. And yet the Ombabacachira said, ABI, yeah. No, that is all we want.
CJ. Okay, Mamin Kaiwe, MPP will forever against Nkrumah. They have lost their direction. They rather borrow recklessly. They are perpetual lies. Frankly speaking, both NDC and MPP can never ever help Ghana. Kodria, Edifri, Kumase, and Ode Ebai. And it's also Mama Samuel Hobio. NDC and MPP. Until I didn't wait me about Ghana for.
There's a total difference. Mimi anase mo can I'm say issue now can on TSU because I was here I did win a person yeah dear baby on energy sector. Let me educate him a little bit on energy sector. You buy na NDC for produce gas of 180 million cubic feet of gas a day. A Kufuado are buying we're expanding to 260 million cubic feet of gas. Yeah, reverse flow. And say West African gas pipeline, so my gas. You buy not West African gas pipeline for my gas. Yeah, reverse flow. Yeah, combining ENI, Sankofa, and Jubilee together. Yeah, the gas, a free takra, the Western Enclave, Eco Eastern Enclave, they come a Sogli plant. I mean, gas, and I'm canning it. It is open so one. It be na makachim. If he doesn't know, we can educate him. Number two, a kufuado buy or say liquefied natural gas, a bit more argumenti, power supply in this country. NDC for our Equatorial Guinea, eco negotiate for liquefied natural gas. Me educate you know, $2.5 billion, and on course contract you know. A Kufuado buy the same year, first year, Wache Jakone, Mpenifoko, the same contract, and almost renegotiate here, and my Equatorial Guinea 40 so by $1.5 billion. A BPI be no. I they fix a country, no be no to Pontia, energy sector, make Mabubo, Mako. ENI a company, almost supply gas, Ghana, Jubilee oil for the supply gas. Yeah, demand per dollar 0.6 cents. NDC abamu gas per MMBTU almost the year $7.8 per MMBTU. You buy any abetiso. So we need to catch you. Yeah, fixing problems in the power sector. If you don't know, you don't know. Free education na ban. E kufu adu jina simple so ka se me ba me ma Ghana for nkwala ku school free no. Oba ye onye. Etu busa me say ye pesi ehun de ye ya. We are fixing it.
Okay, me da se pa
for last point.
Okay, for last point.
Due respect.
Sure.
Mame for last point.
Sure.
Mame kanji mi nua no say. Economic indicators nature say. Ye buy na mi nua say wo abobosia wo bank da me boa. Hello.
Yeah, me too.
Lending rate, meaning how do you
bank da
under NDC. Na insihu so ko bobosia na insihu e de be ma no. Na ye 32% as at 2010, a day back 2016. Na ye 32%, na nam 35%. And na about 18% as at 2021. What are you telling me? Say, I'm fixing. Now there will be we youth now say, public sector now pay to man. And you wanna be with you.
No, but in banks be charge 24%.
A Kufuado is fixing the problems. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
And as also Medase, Eric, it's clearly Utie about Papua. They are fixing the country.
CJ.
Eric Ajay.
Addition.
Okay, say then I
say I can remember when you did and Casa until I was in Coedi. Now what on say Tam? Oh, prima for Gaza. Wait, yet, ya a brook cry in Yabinto. Look at the story. Oprah News. Or say, government issues permit for import of 60,000 metric tons of yellow maize. Abaya also we are planting for food and job. What kind of policy document my kind several times. A maize, cereals, na vegetables. Yeah, any akwaje says ikano. Na your fair policy ne mapo. Omba no mo send in here planting for food and job. And a brush or two. A brew. And the poultry farmers say what do man him crew enya broom feeding kuko. And you are happy of it? They are telling you to fix it. You are complaining. Mutimi beka kire fertilizer kure was ye dema farmers go omofuo so no. Mukoduru border no so na afunumu aso ani nyina dekọ. Afunumu ba na de wesana mahoma. E no mo dekọ. You see these people, they think they are so smart. Under that policy, we've lost more than $12 million worth of fertilizer. What are they talking about? And then President Ekufu, the investment, why the corruption, a change or the capital expenditure. Who tell the mechanism? The investment in corruption, more than the other capital expenditure. Aduma Papa Ben why project Ben why they returns more minor back. The Pia bottom now free. Just a what dear Bonissa COVID crab out the hot about COVID-19 levy. Some would year we are keke. Mu de Quacrenra, a drew $10 and why $19. Munim saying I made the boy COVID test across most any fake. This is the government we are talking about.
No, but no.
Was that the promises they gave to Ghanaians?
Yeah, wrap it up. But I want to quote. But I want to quote.
They were on your man and you.
That 19 say I want me with problem. About papa so no me.
Na me no nya problem say obi akasa wa mo kan bia say I will be twa me so. Oh,
okay, 2 minutes. You were just 2 minutes.
And you okay asem, o dey ma me time.
Okay. Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes to wrap up.
That be ma me 5. I'm 5. Me da say
2 minutes.
2 days.
You break asana ya sorry so kwa.
Enti CJ. Baby a yedru no. Masa mabunu na brew. Some of us there anyehwe de bia yetimi didi imprensa. But obi ntimi need 2 times within a day. Enti me na e bia nyame aye madoma metimi didi 3 days no. 3 times a day no. And what's they come den ne kasa me dia hantan na yi na no. I have to speak in a responsible manner. Ghana mabuna mo nya kwadwofo nye so mo nya adwuma mo ntimi nye wo. Adwuma na eni ho. Ukomi kuro mo ahwe nipa fa from Colibia. Hwe nipa ewu wo desert ne so. And you think that these people adwuma wo hanko mo nye. Aban bia ba waso die, but mpenimfo se de gya wane de ayeden. Ye de aso awo. Wona wo share Ghana for boss obebo public person ho ba na de ama. Ene anti-beki press ya yira. Yenim be bie wo. Sikadie basa hwe de si port airport video na e ba no. Uhu de workers ne kan. Ye say chief director wo ho a ono no boss ye bia nke wo so je 12,000 no. Boss me na katua over 1 billion old Ghana cedis. Na Ghana ni babu ni adwuma anya ye ka we ye bone.
Me da say.
Obi ti baabi o meba obi ti baabi. Ono wo yare ne ye de ne be crosso aba baabi a hospital wa. Gise ye de ntoma echichiri dua na ye de na to mfimfini na eda mema akonwone de cross nsu.
Okay.
People are complaining of this and you are telling me say Akufo-Addo no wa charter flight o dware wo soro no. Ono ni crazy no.
Me da say JFK. Yeah, sorry. So after the last demonstration, what next? 2 minutes. Now for you, sorry.
Yo, mini amedasi bebre. Ye pese Ghana for ehun ne say demonstration we the curtain raise at say dem din kan no. Nyame ya adoma next month ye twa ye ni akire Kumase. Ye de Kumase dia so ebe hihye so we are embarking on this demonstration in all 16 regions of the country. Baby a ekuro wo bia nipa wo ho bia ye demonstration no ebe ko. Aside that, we have a lot of issues you go so deal with. You ne mpenimfo ebetina se edi nkomo. E wo se aban no oma ye ma ne hu dia e wo so ye so onima ye be ma ne hu dia wo so ye e de matemamfo no because as ne bibia oye bia odwe esorofo ne ho ya ye wase ne yanka ho nti sesi ya ye wase no
okay
yanka se ye de ye ho ekọ na yakọ kire ne de wo so ye ma yen
okay
sane ye be ya yes ye ho be hare yen
okay
one of the few things obia esu ho sesi a me ne wo kase Ghana fo bibre esu ho eye bebi omudi omuti beto sesi a o my Ghana we ye babunu wunyini kakra na se wo free wo ma me ne wo papa nchen a bebi a wodi wuti beto eye problem
okay
nti they should deal with those things and they will know what
and it's also fixing the country movement but about fixing the country movement what is next for you plans na for you sorry 2 minutes
fix Ghana movement you know you be you or man it will be BPR be chire mu yaso be the biggest demonstration in this country as more can say Ghana for baby on beda omusa erikeji saglemi yakusi say omusa no to no omusa no ko mu ba no mu ye ni anka Ghana for benya baby ada yan to so blatant lie ba ko erikeji de ba ye ni say 71% or say your friend is saying maize are short you buy planting for food and jobs increasing maize production in this country to 71%. Almost 34%. What is he talking about? Only blatant lie. No, I can't offer no way. Yeah, catch almost say. Yeah, dear, ni omu ya dwene first you almost as fix the country. You know omu ya dwene. The omu kabiano omu yenim say omu confident e wo Kufuado aban mu say Kufuado nko aban in the bit ma fixing the problems of this country. But they you know omu nya dwene ne say they should not hide behind certain incompetent group of people here. Omo bebu oman no da. Ye hunu se pink sheet kura omo ntima produce.
Okay, let us say ya wrap it up. Ernest Owusu Bempa a convener fixing the country movement. And you know train command Eric Kaji, Deputy Bono Regional Communication Officer of the NDC, and John Frederick Kumsen, a communication commander of the Economic Fighters League. Now 4 minutes are there. Oh dear.
Now show. Yeah, you know.
Within the team, Jerry Forsen, welcome Pedu AC or Hene Joshua Tigo, Priscilla, Israel, and I hear me set. I'm here me set to the mommy. Me sorry see, mommy French Yasronko and Famami Niabema, Jack Alolo, me gospel musician, and Rob Wami pa Jack Nakupon own show. Within the chief Jerry Forsen, now me Adoma da sene, and best also Abebi, and my free. The price for greatness is responsibility. Accra.